Now, as India marks the National Youth Day today, the Prime Minister is all set to inaugurate the 27th National Youth Festival in Nashik. There he is holding a roadshow in Nashik to remember the Prime Minister there in Maharashtra today in order to celebrate the occasion of the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, beginning with a floral tribute to the leader. This was established in 1984. The day honors Vivekananda's teachings and emphasizes the importance of youth in nation building. Now, many youths from all states and union territories have gathered in order to celebrate the National Youth Day. There you can see thousands of people gathered during that roadshow that's taking place in Nashik of the Prime Minister. He will also be launching development projects worth 30,500 crore rupees in Maharashtra. The Prime Minister to inaugurate and dedicate to the nation and lay foundation stone of multiple development projects, like we mentioned, over 30,000 crore rupees, 30,500 to be precise, in the state, in a significant step to enhance the ease of mobility. He will also be inaugurating that sea link, the longest sea link in the country, which stretches over 21 kilometers. It's the 12th longest in the world, built at a cost of about 17,840 crore rupees. Atal Setu is the longest bridge in India, and this is the Prime Minister will be there inaugurating that bridge in Mumbai, built at a cost of 21,000 crore rupees, while the Prime Minister will lay foundation stones of underground road tunnel connectivity also from the eastern freeways, Orange Gate to the Marine Drive. Multiple projects related to rail and drinking water to be dedicated to the nation as well. In yet another effort towards women empowerment, the Prime Minister will launch Namo Mahila. This is also the Abhiyan in Maharashtra, which the Prime Minister is going to be launching. There you can see that roadshow that's taking place in Nashik at the moment, before he inaugurates the 27th National Youth Festival in order to mark the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. From here, the Prime Minister will be launching various other projects to the tune of 30,000 crore rupees in the state of Maharashtra before he inaugurates that sea link, the longest in the country. It's stretching over 21 kilometers. A bridge that will link Navi Mumbai to Mumbai, cut short that distance of 2 hours to just 20 minutes.
इसमें खास तौर से जो काफी अहम है वो है अटल सेतु, जो भारत का सबसे लंबा पुल है.
Also in Nashik today, the Prime Minister is going to be dedicating a lot of projects there in the state of Maharashtra to the tune of 30,000 crore rupees. To remember, it is the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, and this is the 27th Youth Day that is being inaugurated, the 27th National Youth Festival. And the Prime Minister is there in Nashik in order to inaugurate the 27th National Youth Festival in Nashik. On the occasion of the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, it will start with a floral tribute to Swami Vivekananda. The day honors Vivekananda's teachings and emphasizes the importance of youth in nation building. We have my colleague Maria joining us to get us more on this. Maria, a day that is dedicated to Swami Vivekananda, with the Prime Minister there. He will start with a floral tribute to the leader, marking the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, and there the Prime Minister holding a roadshow in order to then inaugurate the National Youth Day.
Yes, series of events planned for today. The Prime Minister will be inaugurating National Youth Festival in Nashik, which will be followed by, several events which will be particularly about infrastructure push and infrastructure development. And as you said rightly, that the day chosen has been very, very clear for the BJP. They want to send a message that they can actually, ensure that the icons that stood for India's culture, heritage and history are given a place of pride. Besides inaugurating the National Youth Festival in Nashik, he will be addressing the youth of the nation, because the BJP understands fully well that the youth, that category of 18 plus or first-time voters are in a high number, and they should be, there should be a direct communication between them and the Prime Minister, because they may not have memories of what the government may have done in the past. But the Prime Minister will be talking about the opportunities that are there for the youth of the country now, and how the world is looking towards India, and how there is a great curiosity over the India story. And thousands of youth from all the states and union territories have gathered in the city of Kumbh. What we are also being told is he will be addressing 1 lakh youth participants in all. And the message will be, of course, about this demographic playing a crucial role in the run-up to 2024 and also in 2047, when India will be celebrating 100th year of Indian independence. Various youth-centric programs which the government has launched over the last few years will be talked about. And then in the evening is when the Prime Minister will be in Mumbai for the Atal Bridge, which will be the longest sea bridge of India, for the inauguration of that.
Right, the Atal Setu Bridge, the longest bridge, like Maria mentioned, in the country, and the 12th longest in the world. A bridge that will cut short the travel time from Navi Mumbai to Mumbai from 2 hours to just 20 minutes. And the Prime Minister will be there this afternoon in order to inaugurate that sea link. So there we have that roadshow of the Prime Minister in Nashik, a day dedicated to Swami Vivekananda, with the Prime Minister there celebrating the 27th National Youth Day. This is the 27th National Youth Day, with the Prime Minister there inaugurating that on the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. This is in a significant step to enhance ease. As far as the Prime Minister is there, he is going to be laying the foundation stone of multiple development projects, including the projects that would cost perhaps 30,500 crore rupees in the state of Maharashtra. The Prime Minister there to on the day which is established in 1984, the day honors Vivekananda's teachings and emphasizes the importance of youth in nation building. We have Maria back with us. Maria, the importance of youth in nation building. This is a day that emphasizes that importance, and that is what Vivekananda's teachings were based on. Take us through the significance of the Prime Minister wanting to connect with the youth of the nation.
Yes, because the youth, which is likely 18 plus, and in that age group of 18 to 35, are a huge percentage here in India. We are a young demographic, a young country, and these youths have been very, significant in terms of writing new chapters for India's growth story, be it in the space of science and technology. They have been the engines behind the startup culture of India. So the Prime Minister has decided that he will be reaching out to them directly. And if you would remember, when the Prime Minister spoke on the day the BJP won 3 big states, he has said that he will be speaking at looking at 4 new castes, and he had identified the youth of India, besides women and farmers, as a crucial demographic who will be playing a crucial role going ahead, in not only in these elections but going ahead when India celebrates 100 years of independence in 2047. So this special reach out which is happening to the youth of the country becomes important, because the Prime Minister will be connecting with them. And what's interesting is that the Viksit Yatra, which is has been undertaken by the BJP throughout the country, which is a Sankalp Yatra, which is more of a report card event, where the BJP is showcasing what they have done for the youth of the country, or for the women, or for various sectors, the health or other options that have been given. So the Ayushman Bharat, even the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, all these is being showcased, and they are ensuring that the beneficiary class or the welfare class, the Labharti, is actually reached that saturation point. So that aside, the youth of the country, of course, play a very important role in the messaging. If you can see clearly now, the Prime Minister has started using those platforms very extensively as well, be it the Instagram or YouTube, Facebook. These are media platforms that he understands, the BJP understands that it can be powerful communication tools going ahead, because the youth will be able to, would be seeing them. And if you look at the kind of engagement or the kind of language or the tone and tonality which is used by the BJP, particularly in these events, is about communicating with the
जी विशाल और
so that it is about virasat, which is the heritage, and vikas, which is the development narrative of the Prime Minister. So marrying those two aspects comfortably in a very smooth fashion, that is why the youth of the country, the women and the farmers, these are the constituencies that the BJP has identified. And series of such plans, which will be about special reach out to them, will be undertaken by the Prime Minister himself.
Right, there we have it, that 1 kilometer long roadshow of the Prime Minister there after his arrival. The roadshow, of course, that started from Mirchi Hotel Chowk. He will be the, the Prime Minister there, that 1 kilometer distance that is being covered during that roadshow, after which floral tribute will be paid to Swami Vivekanand, and that will inaugurate the 27th Youth Festival, the nationwide Youth Festival. Many people are participating, like Maria was pointing out, and how crucial and important this is as far as the government is concerned. The event showcasing the youth power of the country, and the youth of the country will take a vow to make India develop by the year 2047, which will be the 100th year of India's independence. So the Prime Minister there, from here he will also be laying the foundation stone of various projects to the tune of 30,000 crore rupees, 30,500 to be precise, and from there he will be in Mumbai in order to inaugurate that ceiling, the longest in the country, which extends over 21 kilometers. We have Maria with us. Maria, take us through what are the other projects that the Prime Minister will be launching just after this road show, firstly. And secondly, when we talk about that ceiling, which is the longest in the country, how long did it take in the making and at what cost?
Yes, so the ceiling, which is the longest sea bridge of India, is 21.8 kilometers long. And it's a 6-lane Atal Setu, because it's named after the first BJP Prime Minister of India, which was Atal Bihari Vajpayee. And it will reduce the travel time from 1.5 hours to just 20 minutes. And it has been built at a relatively, cost-effective way, of 17,800 crores. What is being said is that it will connect millions of people from Sevri, which is South Mumbai, to Nahava Sheva, which is Navi Mumbai. And it is environment friendly, which is designed strengthening the commitment to sustainability, which the BJP has been highlighting. And this has been developed particularly as Mumbai Trans Harbour Link, and it will ensure seamless connectivity between Mumbai Port and Jawaharlal Nehru Port. But I think the larger messaging here is of ease of mobility, ease of connectivity, which the Prime Minister and the BJP has been emphasizing, repeatedly, that going forward it is about connecting India, connecting each and every part of India to the center of the country and to the metros of the country, and ensuring that the B towns are not left behind the India growth story. But of course, we are looking at the longest sea bridge of India. It's also inauguration, which will be done by the Prime Minister in few hours from now. But it is the financial capital of India, Mumbai in particular, and there is that entire political upheaval also which is happening in Maharashtra. It's coming in that backdrop. Just yesterday, day before yesterday, the Speaker of Maharashtra Assembly, Rahul Narvekar, had announced that there will be no disqualification of the MLAs which have been, which have defected from one Sena to another, but they have been recognized as the original Shiv Sena, which is the Shinde Shiv Sena. And Eknath, Shinde and the BJP, they have the joint government and alliance government in the state of Maharashtra. And the understanding certainly is that this is going to be a huge challenge, that these elections in Maharashtra, which a state which sends almost 42 MPs, which will be very crucial for the BJP in particular, because it's almost like anybody's guess right now. The jury is very much out as to which way Maharashtra will vote. There's no clarity at the moment. The direction in which the state will be polling, because just about every side, if you look at it, politically speaking, the BJP and the Congress, both these factions have a part of the NCP and a part of the Shiv Sena with them. So certainly there are a lot of questions that are being raised with will Uddhav Thackeray actually manage to get sympathy for having lost his own party, his father's party, Balasaheb Thackeray's party. So when we look at these images, I think it's the youth connect which the Prime Minister and the BJP are emphasizing on. Look, we have seen how BJP has been very effective in its political communication. It has used multiple tools and at the same time multiple platforms. In 2014, just a quick recap for our viewers, I would say that in the run-up to 2014 elections, in 2012, when Prime Minister Modi, as the Chief Minister of Gujarat, had won the state, he spoke for the first time in Hindi. While winning the state, he spoke in Hindi. The message was for the Indian audience at large. Thereafter, because of the sense that the BJP had that Mr. Modi was extremely popular, he really did not need, regular media to communicate directly, to communicate to the people. So there was no via media communication. And Mr. Modi started directly communicating and reaching out to the workers and the supporters of the BJP. Now what we are seeing is that the understanding within the BJP is that it's the youth which will have that demographic, strength. And that is the push that the BJP needs going ahead, because the BJP has set itself a target of 50% votes in these elections. They have already reached 49% in several states. In fact, a number of states, including Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, their voting percentage was almost 50% in the last two Lok Sabha polls. But they want to have that all India record of 50%, which is a tall ask. It's going to be a humongous challenge for the BJP. But they want to, undertake that challenge. That has been the target that has been set by the Prime Minister. They also understand that, besides the organizational strength, if these images of direct connect is there, that the Prime Minister is talking about, in the morning he had, released that audio message of him preparing for the consecration ceremony. Right now he's connecting with the youth. It's a day fully packed, and thereafter he sends a message of being the builder of modern India, of being a builder, a man who believes in connectivity, a man who believes in infrastructure, a push, and that is setting the India on a global map. So I think all these messaging, various images emerging on the same day is about reaching out to various aspects, various voters, various supporters of BJP and also the country at large.
Right, Maria, there we can see with the Fadnavis, Eknath, Shinde, the Prime Minister, as well as Ajit Pawar there holding that roadshow, which is covering a distance of about 1 kilometer. The Prime Minister there inaugurating the 27th National Youth Day in the country in order to celebrate the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekanand. From there, the Prime Minister will be launching various projects, and then do remember, he will be inaugurating that sea lake in Mumbai, and that's expected later in the afternoon.
और इस पर और अधिक जानकारी के लिए आइए रुक कर लेते हैं हमारे संवाददाता विशाल बरिस्टो हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं। विशाल, जानना चाहेंगे जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे स्वागत फिलहाल हम देख पा रहे हैं।